Hi, Scott Lackman, 4510 TV. Here we are today on location at Caboolture Health Centre, and with me, Rhonda Orman, the coordinator of Caboolture Diabetes Support Group. Good morning, Rhonda.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
Very good. Now, Rhonda, through 4510 TV, we try to share stories in our local Caboolture community about events happening and also groups and organisations that maybe just need that little hand up. So far this year, we've covered stories on breast cancer, we've covered stories on leukemia and numerous other stories. But today, the reason we're talking to you is get some diabetes awareness out there in the community and talk about your support group. So can we start with what is diabetes?
Well, diabetes is having too much glucose in your bloodstream, and it just causes a lot of trouble and a lot of complications and things like that.
Okay, so definitely a disorder in your blood system. Now, for me, I've always known of two types of diabetes. People describe it as type 1 and type 2. Could you elaborate on those for us?
Well, there's actually basically four types. Type 1 is an autoimmune one that your body just doesn't produce insulin, which is the key to open the cells to the for you to have energy. Type 2 is where you've got too much sugar in your system, but it is easy preventable. Okay. There's gestational diabetes, which you get when you're pregnant, which is it's not great for people, but it does cause problems with pregnant ladies. And now there's a condition called a pre-diabetes, where your sugar's higher than normal, but not high enough to be diagnosed as a diabetic.
Okay, so for the viewers, type 1 is where you need that support of insulin.
Yeah.
Type 2 is where you could hopefully manage your diabetes with
manage it
watching your diet and your sugar levels, and then the other two are more maybe outside of the commonly known type 1 and type 2.
Yeah, gestational is very prevalent in this area. It's just ladies that they do I think they do a blood test. It's one of the basic blood tests they do while you're pregnant. Yes. And if your blood sugars come back high, well, they put you either on medication, tablets, or they get you to control it with your diet.
Okay. So flying on from there, we now know what diabetes is. With the support group based here, you meet each month at the Caboolture Health Centre. What does the support group offer for those in our community?
Support for those with diabetes. We offer them information. We do have guest speakers. At least try and get guest speakers once a month. Yep. The local community centre are good. They help us or contribute with the room that we've got. Yep.
Probably how many members do you get attending each month at your meeting?
We normally have about 10 to 15, but we do provide the emotional help and the services. We can give them what's in the local area with their services.
Because I'd imagine, Rhonda, those people that do have diabetes, obviously they consult their doctor and get professional advice through the doctor. But when we talk about support groups, a large part of it is that emotional side of things.
Emotional, and they come along, and there's things in the meeting that help people. You may try something that someone else has brought up. Yep. It may work for you, it may not. So.
And with your guest speakers that you do have attend, is that from the medical fraternity?
Try to. We do have diabetic educators come in. We have dietitians. I'm trying to get a podiatrist, exercise physiology person in. Okay. Trying to get all that in to help with the With the support.
And maybe age group, like diabetes isn't just restricted to any age group?
No, it's not. Type 1's mainly children, but some adults do get it, and it's very serious. That's when you can die from type 1 diabetes if it's not diagnosed, because you can go right into a coma and die. Yeah. Type 2 is very preventable with healthy eating exercise, controlling your weight.
There is a lot of information available to people that are suffering from diabetes, or even through those support groups, maybe if you're a friend or a family member wanting to educate yourself more about how you could help your loved one.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of risks with diabetes as well. You've got the heart, you've got complications like the heart, the kidneys, the eyes. There's even a connection with your hearing and things like that, just everything. There's a lot.
Yeah, amazing what our blood system controls. Without a healthy blood system, we know the result of that. Rhonda, is there any other information you'd like to share today, perhaps when you do meet for your monthly meeting?
It's every third Thursday of the month here at the centre. I've changed the times. It's between 10 a.m. and 12 midday now instead of in the afternoon. But and we have afternoon tea, and it's $2 on entry because that helps pay for the afternoon tea.
Right, lovely. What we will have is at the end of this interview on our website, we'll put some contact details for the Caboolture Diabetes Support Group, and I'm sure if our viewers are watching this and they want to get involved, we'll put your links and your details there, and I guess encourage people that there is support available. It is a disease of the blood that can be controlled through the right medication, and just so people know that there is help available.
Yeah, there is definitely help out there. You've got your local diabetes centre here at the community centre, and you've got Diabetes Queensland that you can either go on their website or phone them. They'll give you the information you need as well.
Okay, excellent. We appreciate your time today, Rhonda Orman from Caboolture Diabetes Support Group, here on location at the Caboolture Health Centre, which if you come to the main Caboolture Hospital, what you're looking for is the side entrance. You'll see a sign there for the Health Centre, which is located at the back of Caboolture Hospital. So don't get confused. It's not the main Caboolture Hospital building. We're at the rear of Caboolture Hospital for the Health Centre, and please jump on the link and grab Rhonda's details, and if you need support with diabetes or just want to be educated further, come and see this lovely lady. All right, thanks for your time today, Rhonda.
Thank you.